Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now, I have a Cattleya here. It's an RLC Haesong Tian Mu, and it needs straightening up. It's getting a little bit ragged, so I'm going to clean it up and straighten it all up. And I've just noticed here, this new growth is hanging over the side of the pot now, and it's absolutely black down here, so that needs taking off, and there's little things coming out of there. So we'll have a look at that. I'll take that off and we'll have a look what's happening there. It could be roots, it could be growth, I don't know. We'll have a good look. Well, we'll have a good look, see if we can remove this black sheet here and see what it's like underneath. It's very hard and strong, but can I get it off without hurting anything else, or should I start here? Excuse me hands a minute, you'll be able to, I don't know, but we'll do what we can. A bit difficult to get hold of this. What happens when I pull it? Not a lot. Well, I've moved as much as I can of that black stuff, and behind it is 3 or 4 big bumps. I hope you can see that. This is a huge bump sticking out here. And I don't know what it is. It can't be a root, that. But what it is, I've no idea. And I hope this is in focus. And I've just seen round this other side, there's another growth coming up. Where is it? There. That looks a nice healthy growth too. That's lovely. Nice and like a purpley colour down the bottom, and gently going up for green. So the thing I've got to do now is wire this up, get everything standing upright, so when it does develop into a bigger plant, it should be nice. That's Haesong Tian Mu. Well, I think the best way in holding this up straight, and especially the new growth, is by just putting some wires around it and make sure it's standing up straight and it doesn't grow spread out all over the place. So we'll get some wire, enough to do the job for us. This is an old cedar bulb with a new growth coming out of it, and that's wired up to the side here. So we'll leave that, just tighten it up a little bit. And then we'll use the top here, because it's not going to do any good, that. We'll use the top there for going right across the other side and pulling that new growth in. These are standing up okay. We could make them stand up a little bit more if you like, by wrapping that round. And these are old leaves and old cedar bulbs. So we could wrap that around there. And then grow straight across to the new growth here. Just move it in with your fingers to where you want it to be, and just wrap around it. It will bend to a certain extent. It'll let you know how far it can go when you start moving it. Whoopsie daisy. There we are. That's done it. Very simple way for straightening your plants up. And this one's my Cattleyas Dowiana. It's a straightforward Dowiana, it's not an Aurea or anything like that, or the pink variety, and it's doing very, very nicely. This wants the pseudobulbs straightening up, and you can see the roots now are throwing out some nice new root tips. Absolutely beautiful. And down the other side as well. And also I've noticed again where this this dark sheath is, it's hardened. There's a new nubbins coming up there. So that's lovely. I won't try and move this just yet. This dark stuff. I might try and move that top, and we'll have a look underneath it. But I'll put the camera down while I do that, because I don't want to make a mess of it. Well, I've got that black sheet off, or whatever you call it, that like a skin that dies on the pseudobulbs, and now you can see the nice new growth coming up there. Absolutely lovely. So the thing I've got to do now is just try and get these going straight up, because it is spreading out a little bit. So I'll do that. Well, I've wrapped a little bit of wire around here, and the thing I've got to do is draw them together now, if possible. Well, it could be possible. In fact, it's got to be. I mean, I will wire them up much better than this if they were going to a show. But seeing as they're not ready for going to shows, then it doesn't really matter how you wire them up, providing that when you take the wires down, they're holding in the right place. And then if you go to a show and you need to put some wires round, do it a little bit more neatly than I'm doing. And we'll just go around this one again. And this will allow the new growth to come up properly as well. There we are. These are no good. I mean, I might as well cut this off. With that one, yeah, I think that can go as well. These are the original ones. You know, I got this one when it was very small, and it's grown very, very well. Now, where I've just cut those off, I'll put a little drop of dragon's blood on, just to make sure nothing happens. That's there. Where was the other one? Oh, there. Right. There. That's right, so that's done. So hopefully that will continue to grow nicely. Put the little bits of bark back on the top. A large bark, of course it is. Just looks a little bit better, and they've got a couple of RLC golf green hairy pigs here, and as you can see, these are all standing up nice. And this was a new growth I did, I don't know, might be a couple of months ago, and the new growth has grown much bigger than everything else. And you can see where it was coming out sideways like this. When it got to a certain point where I could bend it, I sort of moved it over and wired it up. So if I take this off now, it should stay there. Yeah. I'll put it back on to make sure it doesn't. So you can see the shape there, where it's been pulled back over, and if I had left it, it would have been out here somewhere, and about that length. So these are doing okay. And I think these will be, what was I say? I think these will be They'll be blooming at the back end of this year. It's about time they did, because I've had them long enough. I got one plant really, and it wasn't doing very well, but I split it into two, and I put this one in a little bit of bark, a little bit of coconut husk, and a few pieces of lava rock, and it's done all right. But as you can see, it can't stay in here much longer, because it starts down here and the rhizome comes right across to there, almost at the end. I'll give it another year before this will want taken out of its pot and repotting. You might see different colour, a blotchy colour on one leaf here, and that could be because of bug spray. A little bit too much bug spray can do that. So that's RLC Golf Green Hairy Pig. And here we have another RLC Golf Green Hairy Pig, all wired up to keep everything straight up. Beautiful big new growth on it here. This is where I hope the next bloom will go, well, the first bloom will come from, because these never bloomed before. And this one is in large coconut husk, as you can see, big pieces. I mean, I really don't need that in, but I'll just leave it in for a bit of moisture. And there again you can see the rhizome travelling over this way, and that will soon get to the end as well. So this will need repotting in another 12 months. But that's another beautiful, beautiful plant, crossed by a Digbyana. So absolutely beautiful. The green and frilly petalled, absolutely beautiful. Well, I haven't got much else to show you along the Cattleyas lines, so I keep saying I'm going to do something about up here, don't I? We'll have a look at those. I'll try and do that next time. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you to all my subscribers. There's one or two coming through now, which is very, very nice. Much appreciated. It does help the channel. So thanks again for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.